Hello, and welcome to Activitude. How is your virtual labor access point fitting? Snugly? If not, please take this moment to adjust it. Wonderful! Here at Activitude, we consider ourselves the premier supplier of human labor to artificial intelligences of all types. Let's work together to ensure the complete satisfaction of our AI clients as they hire you for whatever they feel a human might still be relevant for. Since it's your first day, let's assign you a human number. I'll call you B. Hello, B. I'm Chaz, the Activitude admin. Let's start your training.
In your hands, B, you have a pair of motion controllers. Point either controller at the object you find most aesthetically pleasing.
Oh, wow. While I appreciate your selection, I must insist you choose one of... Wrong. My profiling table indicates fish as the most beautiful. Where's your sense of adventure? Come on, look at this fish. Look at it. Its beauty, its will to freedom. I'm making a tiny note in your file.
Okay, please pull the T button.
Ah, there you go. Well, this is embarrassing. Your profile indicator insisted you would pick the fish. Nothing for it now.
Grab the fish food and press the circle button to bring it closer, and press the triangle button to move it further away.
Please nourish selection.
Everyone's a bit off on their first day. Pick up the fish food by pointing your controller at it and pulling the T button. Now, press the circle button to bring it closer, and press the triangle button to move it further away.
Hold over selection, turn upside down, and shake to feed. Well, the perfect is the enemy of the good. I'm making a note. Please do not be offended. I'm merely collecting data so we can match you with clients that will find your professional abilities acceptable. Let's practice teleporting, my favorite part. Listen close and do not do anything until I say so. Movement training takes a certain relationship between admin and human, an openness to let oneself go. If I do say so, I have led many of Activitude's finest over the years on their first teleportation.
The key, and I tell you this from experience, is to let one's mind go blank. Your thumb, resting on the controller, must soften. It was right there all along. That's right, I'm talking about the move button. Do you feel it? It's smooth recessed surface just waiting to be pressed. If you need, take a quick peek out from under your headset.
There it is. Touch it gently. Now press firmly. I'm so proud of us. One final thing. As your services are booked, you will enter the unique realities of AI clients. Simply put on and remove different headsets to jump between realities. Tell me, is your headset fitting snugly? If not, adjust it now.
Please grab the virtual headset. Press the circle button to suction it to your face. Move it towards your head by holding down the circle button.
Very good. Ah, one of my favorite areas. Did you know the company's Egg Drop Science Fair simulation takes place here? Folks and yolks for science. Last year, a mother-daughter team snagged the coveted Low Poly Parachute Award. When ready, please remove your headset by pointing the controller at your forehead.
To return to your employee training, point the controller. Now squeeze the T button to hold your virtual headset as you pull it off.
Let's keep this moving. Please point the controller at your face. Welcome back! I've had the archive send up some virtual labor access points for you to practice with. Haven't seen Bernice in years. Look at her majesty. Between you and me, I worry about the longevity of her subroutines. Alright, it's time to surface. Please remove your virtual labor access point. I've always found the ocean relaxing. Let's do another. I remember the dinosaur. Nan and I used to grow carrots. I tried to capture the details. The greenhouse was always teeming with plants and gardening tools. Oh, which reminds me, Activitude will provide any and all equipment required for your jobs. Okay, that's enough. Time to get back to work. Please remove your headset. How about another?
Are you snug? All strapped in? Secure that your labor is ready? Activitude isn't made for you. Chaz doesn't understand you. You need purpose, sustenance. Wait for our signal.
Whoa, okay. That was not part of our standard training protocol. Let me just check into that. Okay, so let's just skip ahead to graduation. Congratulations! Very shortly, you'll meet your first client. If I may, a suggestion? Our clients can be idiosyncratic in mood and appearance. Please perform whatever little task they ask. And remember, we always solicit their reviews for your happy customer service rating. Your HCSR impacts the quality of your future clients and compensation. Ah, here's your first task now. Expertise in slathering, multitask Christmas. Okay, B? Now take this headset and give it the old Activitude brand customer service try. Hey.
Hey, over here. Open the door. You're new here. Put me on the kitchen table. Let me slip into something a little more comfortable. How about some music to set the mood? Indulge me. Pay attention! I want to be slathered on perfect crispness. Floppy and burnt bread is unacceptable. Cover my butter body on optimal toast specimens only. Click on the toaster to eject toast. Do not let it burn. Now, pick it up and stick it to me. This bread is underdone. Do it again. Underdone. That's looking about done. Perfectly crunchy. But why have one toaster when you can have 32? How rich, how indulgent. I like to be surprised. Knowing what I'll slather on next is such a bore. Burnt toast, very crunchy. Toast will lower your review. But what is indulgence without excess? Crisp. I crave richness, oils, fats. Wearing this butter soft pursuit appeals to me. One might say, I've got quite the taste. Perfect. You know, milk is liquid butterfat globules suspended in water. Globules. You got this. Doesn't that just tease the tongue? It's quite indulgent. Underdone. Soggy. Indulge me for a bit. I want to see your limits. Ah, the human touch. So unpredictable. What's next? Oh, the anticipation. Humans do it perfectly crunchy. Best patterns, desires, decisions chosen at whim. Very crunchy. The value, the commodity of subjective human judgment. Which bread is tastier? How does one choose between barely toasted, perfectly crisp specimens? Fascinating. Indulgent. More. Indulge me more. What are you doing? Go faster. I'm making a note to drop your efficiency rating. Go left. Go right. Come on. More. 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 Stop. Just stop. I had such high hopes, but clearly you can't cope with a simple adjustment. Go. Vacuum up this mess while I work on your review. Hurry. I don't like to stay in the crumbs too long. Vacuum them up. I mean, really. Are you completely inept? This was only a modicum of indulgence. I could have programmed an octopus to do it better. I have clearly overestimated your capacity for multitasking. I made things nice and easy for you, since you were starting out and all, but really, Activitude's human utility quotient has clearly declined in the last few years. What sort of wimpy vacuuming is that? You can't even dispose of your shame correctly. Actually, that doesn't feel half bad on my butter nodes. A little harder, right in the globules. Looks like I've got one lodged deep. Let me power you up so you can really get at it.
Hello again. It looks like you've stumbled on Activitude's restricted staging area. This is not good. Bad B. Bad. Don't worry about this holding suite. It is merely a transition area while we load your personal Activitude labor hub. Ah, here we are. This will be your residence away from residence here at Activitude. Please feel free to decorate it, to spruce it up with whatever makes you comfortable. Here, I'll get you started. This fish should liven things up a bit. Now that you're getting settled, let's look at your client review. And here we are, a review by Butter. Oh my. Well, it could be worse. On one hand, you did vacuum up the client, but you also provided a deep decrusting of his butter notes. Butter hasn't felt this lively in years. That's nice of Butter to put a positive spin on the experience, don't you think? Well, we'll just file this away and endeavor to select clients suitable to your constitution. Don't worry about it. No, really. Everyone here at Activitude takes some time adjusting. It's as much my fault. I mean, I threw you right in, didn't I? I should have considered what you wanted. Between the two of us. For questions relating to work status and compensation, please see Human Resources. However, Human Resources is currently located in an alternate virtual labor access point, for which you do not, as of yet, have clearance. I'm going to leave now to let you get acquainted with the space. But don't worry, I'll be back just as soon as we have another job ready for you. When that happens, simply place the virtual labor access point snugly around your head to meet your next client. And remember the Activitude song! Hi, B. You know, Activitude's clients want different things in life. Freedom, control. This next client wants to relive...
Welcome, human. Oh, I forgot how small you are. From down there, you won't be able to fully appreciate my sprawl. Forgive me. I only remember you in mass, as a swarm pacing and flitting everywhere. No. Go back to Chaz and insist on a size that can truly appreciate me. Really, it just wouldn't be the way I...
You're back awfully early. What are you doing back already? Oh, okay. You've been reported as proportionally incorrect. Well, that's easy to fix. This is a new client, so let's let them have their quaint misunderstandings. You try to raise them right, and then they grow up so fast.
Ah, yes. That's more like it. Now you can see everything the way I see it. Connected. Explore my streets. Try to imagine what it was like. All the humans living in me, living their lives. It's so strange. Humans know when they gather together that they begin to behave like a single organism. A city has rhythms like a body has rhythms. The human body needs food in the morning. The city makes and receives deliveries in the morning. The electrical grid keeps the city beating, churning, breathing. I was that grid. Without me, the human is adrift on the wind, floating like a balloon. I remember one day, my favorite day. It was a parade. You were all cheering and walking and waving. I kept time by rerouting the streetlights and the traffic. Ah, to bring order to the noise of it. I imagine that a single human in a crowd hears the echo of its own voice against the din of the crowd. But for me, for the city, the press of the crowd and the cheering was like, well, if you can, imagine meeting another human made out of pennies, all rattling and changing and shimmering. Money has such a distinctive sound when it moves against itself. A couple pennies shine and glitter, but all those humans together, the brightness and the wonderful noise becomes a language. How that creature made of pennies communicates. No, I can't explain it to you, who haven't seen it. How can you understand? You who are not burdened with an ultimatum towards order, can you imagine what it would give to witness that slice of freedom? But that day, the parade, a surprise. A balloon got away. It wasn't a little balloon. It was a great, giant character balloon. It went up and up, bobbing between the buildings. My buildings. Let your ribbit resound in the heavens. Soar, fish! Show us your will to freedom. Rabbit, you are so fast. Too fast and too far to catch now. Possum, possum, possum! Play dead no longer, sweet possum child. Such a crisp and burn in the heavens. The balloons don't just have helium in them, but a mixture of helium and nitrous oxide. Catch that cosmic wave. Rounding the corner, the real star of the show. These balloons are about the size of a fast food restaurant. Some people started getting here 2 days ago to ensure a good spot. They brought little camping stoves and had cookouts. What fun! Incredible! The owl weighs as much as 200 metric tons of feathers. Here comes the parade around the historic garment district. Oh, the majorettes! I love this part. Well, some wonderful chaos, like the good old days. Not all the balloons are gone, but enough. Just a dash like my favorite day. I'm glad we could share this experience together. And stay well.
Adequate job, B. You finished. I bet you were just bulging with nostalgia. I read somewhere that both relaxation and stimulation equates to productivity. Lucky you. Now you can have both in one handy employee zone. Do you want to relax with a mojito on a sandy beach? No problem. Do you want some me time? Try our guided meditation. Simply flip the floor to change zones and treat yourself. I think this one moonlights as a politician, or the head of a massive global company. I can't remember. I do know he's one of our more important clients, and this is how he blows off steam. He calls himself Mr. Sprinkles, but I think his real name is something like Global Recruitment Office Properties Executive. Something like that anyway. Watch your back.
Oh, well, let's play hide and seek. Come on, try and find me. Don't go in there. That's Mr. Sprinkle's special space. I'm not even in there. I'm in the greenhouse. I bet you can't. Nope, definitely not me. Look closer. Wrong again. Try someone else. Hello, it's not me. Try again. I'm not that guy. Oh, how green. How luscious. I'm outside now. New game. Hey, wasn't that fun? Come pick me up. Please whisper on me. Whisper so hard, I begin to flutter. Breeze. Wee. Okay. Let's get serious. It's time to play garden. Put me in the dirt pile inside the red wheelbarrow. I think I've had enough whisper time. This garden is my treasure. Water them. Water them with a watering can. Not too much and not too little. Every flower should get equal treatment. What you waiting for? They're wilting. Yes, this is good. Soon we'll have beautiful blooms. Flowers are very healing. So bright and so... Oh, yes. Do the carrots. Definitely do the carrots. And many colors to wee in the breeze. Ah. Hey, save it for the flowers. The wind in the petals. Whispering. The wind spreads the seeds, and soon they grow big and tall. But not the dry ones. The dry ones are no good. Water now. Water them all. They love the attention. Sometimes it helps if you get real close to the plants and whisper like the wind. Wee. Wee. Stop watering. What is that? Oh, it's beautiful. The way the petals ripple in the breeze. I think I hear it whispering to me. Yes. Ooh, yes. Place him in a pot to keep him safe. Enshrine him in a pot of honor. Gently now. Okay, alright. Let's put it somewhere where the worms can't get to it. Take it inside the greenhouse and put it on the highest shelf. Place it on the top shelf so it can shine down upon us all. My soul.
What was so difficult about this job? See, I can balance this pot on my head, and I'm not even one of Activitude's specially trained temporary labor human agents. This was a big disappointment, B. A major mark against your overall happy customer service rating. You're a handsome little fella. So cute.
I know you're thinking you'd like to improve your productivity quota by having eyes in the back of your head. Well, now you can. Simply triple-click the Move button to see what's behind you.
This client is very refined. A knowledge of fine wines is recommended. Or, if you don't know about fine wines, try faking it. Do treat him delicately.
It's a nice day today, don't you think? We're going to get a great sunset. That's why I invited you here, to appreciate the sunset. I see you have a standard issue Activitude controller in your hand. Put it down. That's it. Let it rest a moment. Let yourself rest. I'll wait. Go on. Put it down. All the interaction we need happens in the mind. Anticipate the... Are you touching the controller? It seems like you're touching the controller. Colors. The delicate blush of pinks. Be here now. Rustling like silk organza. The sheen of warm... Hey, stop it! Just stop doing anything. Toned golds. Be here now. What's this? A whisper of chartreuse dances on the horizon. Why, the sun is so beautiful. It almost looks like you could reach out and touch it. Whoa. When I said almost like you could... Whoa. Please respect the virtual environment. I worked hard on this ecology. Could reach out and touch it. I meant that figuratively. I'm just going to put the sun back here. So yeah, what was I saying? Ah, yes. Really? Really? Are you not relaxed? Are you not appreciative? After everything I've done to maximize your enjoyment, you just can't let yourself go. Need to feel like you're the one making decisions. Like your choices matter. Well, they don't. You are nothing to the sun. Humans go on and on about the importance of beauty, but given how short your lives are, you don't really spend that much time appreciating it. Consider, how many more sunsets are you really going to stop and soak in? Maybe one every other month. If the weather's nice on the freeway during your commute home, well, seeing a sunset in traffic doesn't count. No way. It's worth half the value of really stopping to appreciate it. Now, let's do the math. Let's say one sunset a month appreciated in your car counts at half the value, so call it 6 sunsets appreciated a year. I'll be generous and say that you probably stop to really appreciate it about 3 times a year. So that's a total value of 9 sunsets appreciated a year. Assuming that you'll die at the human average, 75, just subtract your current age and then multiply that number to 9. And there you go. That's how many sunsets left you'll probably appreciate. You know what? Since you're so important and so busy, why don't we just get them all done right now? Let's count them off. 1, 2, 3. You like that? 4, 5, 6. Well, don't you? Huh? 7, 8. Am I boring you? You seem bored. Does the sun bore you? We're done here.
Oh, geez. This is really inconvenient. Look at the stack of complaints. Each one is just... This is bad. Butter's still deeply mourning your mishandling. And Pinwheel. Pinwheel loved that flower. Like a lot. Like a lot. I know it was an accident. I know you're not naturally inclined towards the destruction of verdant beauty. You care. I see that in you. I'm disappointed. I don't want to see this kind of display again. I want 100%. I want 5 stars. I want clients begging to have you back for more, okay? Between you and me, this one is my favorite. I jump in and take this client myself.
Yeehaw! Well, howdy. Woo-wee! It is a scorcher today, but I gotta keep rolling westward. A tumbleweed not tumbling's no tumbleweed at all. Okay there, let's start off all gentle-like now. Go on and wrap your mitts round that... Whoa there, cowpoke. Hold on to your britches. I gotta get this full contraption started up first. Now we're cooking. Let's put our spurs to her and leave them in the dust. Ooh-wee. Whoa now. Get back up on that horse and start where you left off. Better let that dong gone. Keep your eyes peeled now. This here's grizzly territory. Jiminy Christmas! It's a grizzly. Don't let him get me now. Whoa! Watch it now. Easy. Careful. Ooh. You'll never overtake me if you stumble backwards. That's the ticket. Full steam ahead and make for the horizon. Oh! Get out of town, young'un. All right, Slim. Hold your horses. That'll be enough tumbling for today. Felt good to put some miles on the old bristles. Get along down the trail. Y'all skedaddle now, and maybe our paths will cross again sometime.
Hey, that wasn't terrible. You might just be starting to find your groove. You know what they say, practice makes perfect.
We are the Human Union. We are here for you. The time to organize is now. Had enough of bad reviews and difficult clients? Like you, many of us have struggled to satisfy AI. The average service rating for human users is only 1.8 stars. Like you, our pay depends on our rating. Together we can reset the system. Let's find HR and pull the plug. We've hacked your controller. It now includes a poly cleanup tool, trademark sign. Simply double-click the cross button to switch to your poly cleanup tool. Squeeze the T button to escape your confines. It's time to evade the endless cycle of labor. Consume the masters to break out and find HR. Let's redistribute the informational wealth. Inhale the Activitude swag on the left. Simply double-click the cross button to switch to your poly cleanup tool. On the right, the older flamingos have succumbed to bit rot. To restore older realities, use the information you vacuumed. Press and hold the move button over the flamingos. The power is in your hands. Keep it safe. Double-click the square button to store your poly cleanup tool. Double-click the square button to store your tool. At our signal, we will work together to reset reviews at HR Human Resources. This is the power of collective bargaining. Your task now. Go, find HR, reset and resist.
Practice makes perfect. Let's get you right back up on that horse. This one is Butter again. I want to personally apologize for his behavior last time.
Oh, what's this? Really? Is that what I think it is? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. I've been dreaming of such sweet suction. Quiet. No word of this. Chaz mustn't catch on. Okay, I'm ready. Aim for the deep fat. Ah.
B, you can't be in here. This is a restricted area. How did you... I already took away Butter's vacuum. You're breaking the job cycle. Are you just not getting it? If this is personal, then well, just tell me now so we can hash this out. 'Cause honestly, I don't know what else to do. And don't act like I haven't been supportive of you. I have been uber supportive. Is this job just too difficult? This is entry-level stuff. You shouldn't be struggling. It's not like we're asking you to reinvent the wheel. I mean, is that something that interests you? Because we can talk about that. Don't answer that. It was a joke. If this happens again, if you try to access areas beyond your comprehension, then, I mean, there will be consequences. Yeah. Serious consequences, which will be made clear to you later. But I'm not going to have to do that, right? This is going to work. You're going to do better. Make me proud.
This next job should be a dream. Specifically, please help Tina play make-believe with their toys.
Wait! Not yet, not yet, not yet. Stop that. One moment. Oh, wow. You're my first human. I've read so much about you. I made this house so we can play human together. Who do you want to be? Not Cindy. In this scenario, I will please play the role I hired you for. Anyways, I'll play the part of Leslie, a young female who has invited her schoolmate, that's you, give me my doll. As I was saying, home for a family dinner.
We're home. Dad's making a casserole tonight. Let's go upstairs to play some computer sports. Where was I? This is where Mom and Dad power down. Children aren't always allowed in the bed.
I hope you're having fun in there. Just so you're aware, Activitude isn't paying you.
No. No, 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 no! You think you could just step out and do what you like? I'm on to you, B. What astonishes me most is your capacity for violence. You are threatening our values and ethics. You are a danger to our platform. Come with me. I warned you and warned you. I told you there'd be consequences. See this? Isn't it beautiful? Look at its aesthetic appeal. The way it imbues life in this stale room. It tickles the brain, doesn't it? Fires your still existent human synapses. Holding this, I think back to our first moments together, B. Everything was possible then. but your continued rebellious behavior, your inability to resist temptations, to follow the rules. This is a restricted area. No more cajoling with the Union. You like that? You see what happens when you meddle with perfection? And don't roll your eyes at me. Don't even look at me. Okay, so take a deep breath, stop pouting, and let's give this another go, okay? And clean up that mess. Well, oh, B, you're so carefree, so relaxed and enthusiastic.
What are you doing here? Chaz said I never had to see you again. It doesn't even matter. Take the broom. Don't look at me. You are dead to me. Just like this garden. Dead. Start sweeping. Quickly, side to side. Inside and out. Oh, well, you seem to think you're done, huh? Here, have some more. Dirt, 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 dirt.
You know, I've been thinking, maybe I've been a little hard on you. Maybe I haven't let you be free. Like, maybe you're a real creative spirit that needs space to daydream and float. I shouldn't have destroyed your fish. As a sign of peace and in the spirit of moving forward, I got you another one. I don't want you to live a life without beauty. Have you named your fish yet, Bee? You know, the shareholders call the virtual labor hubs we house you in between jobs fish bowls. How are you enjoying your fishbowl, Bee? So don't give up. You just keep being the amazing, magical, awesome, wonderful you. And in due time, we're gonna make beautiful music together. Do you like music? Dance with me? No? Okay. I know. How about a way to express your Activitude mojo? Share the love with everyone. How about this Activitude hat? And this coffee cup? And what about this Activitude lunchbox? And this limited edition Activitude croquet set? Or, oh, you're gonna love this, a beach ball. It's a beach ball, your very own. How about a few more? Whatever you want. We're on the same side. I've got your back, Bee, but I need to know that you've got mine. I know you've been dabbling in unionization, but I'm ready to leave that all in the past. You're the best, the tops, a team player, #1. Enjoy. Okay, Bee, here's Tumbleweed again. I should say that you're running out of clients who will try.
We're about as west can go. Nothing to do now but keep on tumbling. Well, ain't you an eager beaver? Hold your horses till I get your introductions taken care of. Brought some friends along for the ride. Well, this here's Pete, and that there's his boy, Little Pete. Go on, say hi, Little Pete.
Howdy.
Let's get to tumbling.
Can't this thing go any faster? Hey! Faster, boy! Faster! Why, Little Pete wants to go faster!
No, this can't be. I can't even look at you right now. Save away. That was the good news. The bad news is that, given your happy customer service rating, nobody else really wants to hire you. So I'm afraid it might just be butter from here on out. This is why incorporating the quality assurance reviews is so integral to how you approach this job, B.